Arsenal Football Club. Come on. See, this Arsenal Football Club, una better tell us your hidden agenda you have for retaining the EPL, because e no go work. Because tell me why you guys are going for a central midfielder after having six midfielders. Now, according to David Oyston, Arsenal reached agreement with Newcastle to sign Bruno Guimaraes deal for 28-year-old Newcastle midfielder worth £75 million plus £5 million and scheduled to undergo Arsenal medical. Personal terms agreed. After having Merino, who plays in the central midfielder, having Zubimendi, having Christian Nogard, having Eberichi Eze, your Capitano, and also you're having Declan Rice. Those six midfielders no reach una still go buy Bruno Guimaraes. And you know the scary thing about this Bruno Guimaraes? Bruno Guimaraes is one of those midfielders that has everything. When you talk about a complete midfielder, Bruno Guimaraes is an epitome of a complete midfielder. He plays as a central midfielder. Mind you, Bruno Guimaraes started playing for Newcastle 2022 when Newcastle bought him from Lyon for a fee of £40 million. And since then, he has had 55 goals contribution, scoring 30 goals and having 25 assists for the 4 seasons he has played for Newcastle. Now, mention how many central midfielders have this kind of goal stats. They are not much. Now, why I'm very, very, very optimistic about this Bruno Guimaraes signing. I am a Manchester United fan. We have been clamoring for the signing of Bruno Guimaraes because even Casemiro that left Manchester United, he actually said that if Manchester United are going to the market to find a replacement, he vouched Baba Casemiro vouched for Bruno Guimaraes. So this Guimaraes signing now is crazy that Guimaraes is about to sign for Arsenal. And now, when you talk about Guimaraes, why I say Guimaraes is a complete midfielder and why I actually think Arsenal went for this kind of a good midfielder is that when you talk about incisive ground passes, Guimaraes is there. When you talk about master of creating the temple of a game, Bruno Guimaraes is there. When you talk about being tenacious and aggressive off the ball, Bruno Guimaraes is there. When you talk about 5 midfielders in the Premier League that wins duel, one-on-one duel, Bruno Guimaraes is there. He's a very, very smart midfielder. When you talk about dribbling and football IQ, see, the boy is just so complete. Bruno Guimaraes is just so complete. Now, the signing of Bruno Guimaraes, it actually leaves a little loophole in the Arsenal team because signing a 7th midfielder into the Arsenal football team, it keeps me wondering if Arsenal are going to offload probably Zubimendi or Christian Nogard. I'm not sure they are going to do without the service of their Capitano, who is Martin Odegaard. I'm not sure they are going to do without Odegaard, Declan Rice, Eze, or Merino. And when you want to do profiling for their 6 midfielders, Merino is a close comparison to that of Bruno Guimaraes. But it's just that Merino goal sense is actually very, very high than that of Bruno Guimaraes. But when you talk about the rest attributes, Bruno Guimaraes is a complete player because he's a player that can make something out of nothing. Yeah, because his line breaking passes is something to be studied. So Bruno Guimaraes is a very, very good addition. Now, when I look at the news David Oyston announced yesterday about Vinicius Junior, it keeps me wondering if Arsenal want on their their team to Brazilian team, because you have Gabriel there, you have Martinelli, you have now you are signing Bruno Guimaraes, and you are already linked with Vinicius, who I think is not going to play for Arsenal because of his wages demand. I will do that in another preview. But this Arsenal team, Arsenal, are they careful? Well, I don't want to go 20 years again abi without EPL. People have to be careful. But a good signing for Arsenal. Bruno Guimaraes probably early this week, from now till Thursday. His medicals are already scheduled to be to undergo at in London. So let's see how it goes. I wish everybody the best, but don't worry, my Manchester United, don't worry, we get something wey all of una no go see. There's something coming. Well, if you have your thoughts, your opinion, leave it in the comment section. We'll see some other time. Sheesh.